Hey guys, and welcome to another great week on the bench. Got a new program for putting my videos together, so I'm going to try it on this one. So that's why it's getting up a little later than usual. I mean, I know I've been putting up videos like I usually do, but usually I try to get them uploaded on Friday so you have all weekend and the rest of the week to enjoy. But I found a good program, and I'll explain it in the video, but I'm kind of really excited to get to play with this. But did get quite a bit done this week on the Sherman and half-track build. Got quite a bit done, like I said, and a lot of having to use these. So guys, if you haven't got a pair of magnifier glasses yet, I would suggest get some because they do help. But also, if you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for watching. And if you'd like to keep watching the videos I put up, please hit the subscribe button. Click on the bell and you'll get notified every time I upload a video. And for all of you that have stuck with me for these last few years, and especially these last few months with the craziness of the COVID and then my daughter turning 18, graduating, and leaving for basic training, thank you, thank you, thank you. So with that, I will shut up and let's get to the bench and see the build. Well, welcome back to the bench, guys, and happy Tuesday. I was going to do some things yesterday, but got caught up in getting the garden weeded like crazy. They needed it, so I spent the day with my wife and son and we got that done. But what I did start to do is I started working on the figures, and pretty good. One thing I'll say, I'm a big fan of the airbrush. I like using it because it does a lot evener of a paint, but especially on these guys, the Allieds, gonna have to do a little bit of brush painting. And what I mean by that is I have to go and do touch-up because I spray painted that, and then the boots, and then the lace covers, and then so it got really crazy. So don't be afraid to do touch-up, and don't be afraid to hand paint, because that's what I'm going to do. Now the German soldiers, when I start getting into those, I can probably do a little bit more on the airbrush, but with the Allies, the American troops, it was crazy. So so what I need to finish doing is getting the gloves painted, getting their battle vests painted, and then start adding things and touching up the paints that I've already done. So guys, when I get that done, I'll come back and show you. See you in a bit. Well, happy Wednesday, guys. And yes, I got a little bit more work done. I started working on getting these guys kitted out. Weapons, helmet. Let me try to... show you another one. I actually went to my hobby store yesterday, and I was going to go get some more T.B.I Desert Yellow and try to find a T.B.I Field Gray, but they were out. So what I did do is, I'm also pretty happy with Model Masters. I got this Panzer Dunkelsgelb, if I said that right, 1943, but it's close to the Desert Yellow that is on the Allied's web kit. And then I also got Euro 1 Gray, and that's really close to what I want the uniforms on the Germans to look like, which I'm hoping to get started to today. And as you can tell, yes, a lot of work. One of the things though, guys, if you do like I do and you get everything, try to paint it up, and I didn't seal the paint till I got everything in place, but if you use a T.B.I thin, let me show you. I really do love this, but the problem is if you're not careful and control it, it's going to take off your paint, so you will have to do touch-ups. But with that, I also got another CA. I've never actually used this, but this is Instacure CA super thin, so I'm going to give it a shot and see how well it does. I like my other CA, but this is an extra thick CA, and I need something that's a little bit thinner for working with these guys. And also, the next thing that I found out, When doing these guys, you're going to have to, on some of them, like this gentleman right here with the Tommy gun, I actually had to take the arm off and put in the gun and then get it dried, touched up, and then put it all together. The gap's not big enough if you put the arms on with this, so look at your figures and decide, because now I have to get that arm off right here and this arm off so I can get their weapon systems in. And then it's just putting on the grenades, letting everything let the glue get good and set and dry, and then get the touch-ups done and get them glossed so I can weather them up. But let me get back to work on this, and I'll show you when I get it done before I go gloss them. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, well, the Allied American soldiers are out in the garage, and the gloss coat's drying on them so I can weather them up here in a bit. So now I'm going to get started on the Germans. And these guys are going to be a heck of a lot easier to paint. Boots, all of them, boots are going to be black. Uniforms are going to be the gray, and then just some will be black and some of the webbing will be gray. But it's going to be a little bit easier to do. Now, because of what I learned with the Allies, there are guys that I have definitely not put the other articulated arm on, because I'm going to get them painted, and then I want to get, sorry, let me get this in camera, and then I want to test the fit so I can see exactly how. But the first thing I usually do, like you know me guys, if you watch my videos, is I'm going to pre-shade and get the boots painted. Then, because this pre-shade's black, I'm going to get the boots painted black, and then once that's dry, I'll mark off the boots and start on the uniforms. And then I will do hand painting on this and their faces. One thing I didn't do, even with the American Allies, is I just painted the flesh. I didn't paint eyes or anything in, because one, these are way too small. I mean, yes, I could, but two, yeah, it's just the flesh color is good enough to get there, especially with the weathering I'm going to do. Now, if they were definitely bigger, you know, a lot bigger, I'd definitely do all the detail work to the faces. But and that's something you guys have to think about when you're doing something like this, is what detail are you wanting to do and what detail are you not wanting to do, especially when it's small. So with that guys, I'm going to get started, and when we come back, I'll have the Allies in here so you can see what they officially look like, even with the gloss coat, and where I'm at on the Germans. So, well, happy Thursday and welcome. Allied troops are pretty well done. Yeah, you still see some shine. These have already been matte sprayed, so I'm going to try another technique because I use an aerosol spray, but I do have some Vallejo that I can brush on, so I'm going to try that with these little guys, see if I can't dull some of the shine down a little bit. But there you go guys, and just see if I can get it up there for you. So I'm really happy with how these turned out. Very well. I'm very, very happy. So with that guys, I'm going to get back to work on the German troops. Let me move this out of the way so I can show you what I've gotten done so far. Clutter. Don't have them all in, but like I said, I did the black boots, and yes, I will have to do touch up, and then I did this spray of the German gray uniform. Now everything else here is going to have to be hand painted. The webbing, the harnesses, the little details on there, and then touch ups, and then the face. And then Germans had it figured out that keep that strap on, your helmet stays on, especially when you're moving around. So with that guys, that's it. And when I go to try this other technique that I've been thinking about, that I should have probably been doing for a long time on a lot of my kits, instead of just trying to spray them, I'll come back and I'll show you. Oh, one other tidbit I did do. See if I can get this up enough for you. Yes, you might not be able to see it, but let me see if I can zoom this in just a little bit more. Let's see how that works. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus, sorry. But there's decals on this, on the German helmets. So, with that, guys, I'm going to get back to work, and I'll come back when I get more done. Alright, see you in a bit. Well, happy Friday, guys, and let me zoom that in just a bit. Back at the bench, got some detail paintings done and a little bit of flesh tone before my daughter came over and I spent time with her. So, hopefully you can see, I did just use just a regular silver to do some of the metal work on these guys, and not very much, and I can tell you, I love these fine tip brushes, these small detail brushes. So if you guys don't have them yet, get them. But I'm going to keep going on finishing doing the painting. Hopefully I should get it done today, but in my neighborhood I had 3 neighbors garage selling, so of course I went and looked. And check this out. So I got this for, like, you see, the $5. So I'm excited to see how this is going to work for doing videos. So hopefully I'll get one up today, but if not, you know, it'll be there tomorrow. Well, you'll see it today I put it up, but I'll get it done for Saturday and get it posted for you guys. But I'm going to get this loaded up, and I'm going to keep working on these guys, so I'll see you when I come back to show more. Well, good morning. It is Saturday, and I know usually I get the videos done on Friday, but let these guys get dry, and I'm going to end this week with getting these guys. So yes, I did do the gloss coat. I still did my spray, but I'm very, very happy with how these guys turned out. So now I'm going to do the weathering and hopefully get this kit finished for my friend this week. Still got to do more on the base, but that's coming. But there you go, guys. So these guys, let me bring it right there. These guys look really, really good. So I'm looking forward to finishing this. So with that, guys, thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week on the bench.